Today I am free. This morning I was kind of struggling what I was going to talk about. So I opened up the AA app on my phone. Today I'm free. This brought me to the good, healthy realization that there were plenty of situations left in the world over which I had no personal power. That if I was so ready to admit that to be the case with alcohol, so I must make the same admission with respect to much else. I would have to be still and know that He, not I, was God. Given over control, right? This serenity prayer. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. I knew pretty early on before I got sober that I could not control my alcoholism, my addictions, my resentments. I knew that they just had complete control over me, and I had to find help. And I thank God every day that He revealed Himself to me in my worst moment, in my rock bottom. He was there. I was able to learn through other men, through scripture, that I don't have to control everything. I just have to control myself. I have to worry about myself. I am learning to practice acceptance in all circumstances of my life so that I may enjoy peace of mind. At one time, life was a constant battle because I felt I had to go through each day fighting myself and everyone else. Eventually, this became a losing battle. I ended up getting drunk and crying over my misery. When I began to let go and let God take over my life, I began to have peace of mind. Today, I am free. I do not have to fight anybody or anything anymore. And I feel that is true for myself. Today I am free. This one really gets me. Eventually this became a losing battle. I ended up getting drunk and crying over my misery. Man, the self-pity that I had was immense. I wanted to blame everybody and everybody else, especially God, especially those closest to me. My parents, my siblings, my spouse, my coworkers, right? It's all their fault. Why wouldn't they just give me what I wanted all the time? But what I realized is I cannot control others. I already see it in my children. I can control myself, my reactions, my attitude, my thoughts. I can definitely control if I pick up a bottle or not. Because I am convinced, and I know there's a lot of us out there, that alcohol is death. Drugs are death. Maybe not physical death, but emotional, mental, spiritual. But for me, I am also convinced that I was going to die, or I was going to kill somebody and end up in prison. Do you want to be free? That is my message today. It exists. I spent almost 30 years, 29 years in addiction, in resentments, and self-loathing. I can beat it. I know you can too. Hope you have a blessed Monday. And just take control over what you can control yourself. Thank you.